Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Zunist Zunbils. In the last episode we declared our first holy war for the Duchy of Lahore up here, and it's not going too well. May have overreached a little bit in my excitement to declare a holy war, but we are winning for the moment. We are about to take a kind of dicey battle here though. We really need to stop them taking back this holding here. Oh, we actually hold a prisoner for 50% war score, which I did not realize. That's good. But we can't afford to let them take back this holding because all of the ticking war score they had previously accumulated would come back if they did that, which might be enough to get them the victory even. It certainly would be bad. So we have to take a battle which I would kind of rather not take. It's a little closer than is comfortable, but I think it has to be done. Our holy order would not get here in time. We do have a good advantage though in terms of our numbers, so let's hope it goes better than the last one that we had in here, and we are going to win. Pretty close though. We'll have to pursue the army and hopefully wipe it out. Okay. So the other thing we're dealing with, of course, is a defensive holy war. The Umayyads declared on us for this county again, and the Abbasids have joined them. No sign of any significant armies from either party, though. The Abbasids are pretty busy, so they may not actually help. They're trying to do another invasion of Arabia, which they are winning, currently. And he's also attacking somebody for a claim and defending against a Zikri uprising. Okay. So they're pretty busy, is the upshot there. They have managed to siege, or rather the Umayyads managed to siege one holding in here, so that's kind of annoying, but we're probably just going to ignore that for the moment and focus on getting this war over with. As long as they don't take their war goal, we're still getting war score in our favor. That reminds me, actually, we do have our Marshal out of position. He is not training troops, so we'll move him back there. I was going to arrest, or try to arrest, our Duchess in here, but she's pretty happy with me for the moment because of our defensive holy war, so that's not necessary right now. We can apparently press a weak claim on the county down here. Handya Kingdom. Okay, quicker levy reinforcement is probably pretty useful. Oh wow. I died of depression. At the age of 30. So be it. That's kind of unexpected. So we are now the 4-year-old Shah Azad. Our regent is our spy master, who really likes us, so at least that's something. And our heir is our brother. Alright, so unfortunately we're over our vassal limit. I think this will probably recalculate once our regent takes effect. Yeah, we are over our domain limit, unfortunately, though. It's pretty annoying. I don't really want to give away holdings, but being that far over is pretty bad. Fortunately, our regent is not the best at stewardship. Well, I think we'll hold on to them for the moment. See if we can get away with it. Let's check out our vassal opinions. Fortunately, everyone is still going to have the plus 75 from defending against infidels, so that will really help us out on that score. We need to get our brother educated. Somebody with good traits, preferably. mostly pretty good here. Elusive Shadow, though, is not the most useful education trait for a ruler, I think. Brilliant Strategist or Midas Touched would be better. Sure, this guy will do just fine. Tithe will be useful. Very fortunate that we raised the Holy Order when we did, because we certainly do not have the piety to do so now. An elephant has gone crazy and is running amok in the town outside the castle. It has already killed several people. What shall we do? We'll try to capture it. Veteran elephant handlers managed to snare and capture the elephant, reducing local revolt risk, which is nice. So we do need to just keep an eye on the war goal of the Umayyads war over here, because if they start sieging that, we are going to have to go over and deal with it. For now, though, we're free to continue our sieges over here and hopefully get this war finished. Did they just raise troops on top of me there? That was weird. Gained some technology. So, the domain problem. It's not going to be hurting our vassal opinion too much, because the defending versus infidels penalty will be counteracting it, but it is probably hurting our income. Pretty substantially. Okay, well, I suppose if I must give away some holdings, I'll give away the county that is outside of my capital duchy. Yeah, that's fine. We won't be able to take this back easily, but in the future we can just build extra castles inside of our capital duchy, which will be better anyway. And this will actually get rid of opinion penalties from the other counts inside of the Duchy of Kabulistan, because they will no longer desire the duchy, because I'll give it away once I don't hold any land in there anymore. So we search realm for men who are not in prison, any marriage, not already a ruler, but also my religion and culture. Yes, an adult, not a great house. Any especially worthy characters, maybe? Nobody amazing, it looks like. So this person will do just fine. And he's very happy with me for the moment. Let's see who we should give the duchy title to. You seem like a good character. You're content, though, so you are never going to cause me any troubles. So we'll give it to you. Alright, so we're still over our domain limit, which is still a problem, but less so. It reduces the opinion penalty by 10, and the income penalty is down by about 20%, so I think we'll leave it at that for the moment. Of course, giving away a county in our capital duchy is less of a problem because we can just revoke it later. But I still would rather not do it if I don't have to. We will, of course, gain more stewardship over time as our education progresses. Who is educating us, actually? Oh, nobody, because we're only 4. Makes sense. Okay, you've just attacked us at a huge numerical disadvantage, and a river crossing and jungle disadvantage, which is a strange thing to do. I'm pleased you did it, though. And again, here comes a big army from the Umayyads. Taking attrition though on the way over the mountains here. So we are going to have to go and fight them. Let's see, we have 9,700 of our own, so we do slightly outnumber them at this point. Might be advised to hire some mercenaries though. In fact, we're actually pretty close to even winning this war. The next holding here is a temple, and here is a castle, unfortunately, so that's going to be a slow siege. Okay, you increased his opinion. I think we can afford to leave this unattended for the moment because they have to take back a lot of holdings to reverse our war score here and get their ticking war score back. We've sieged, I don't know, 3 here and 2 here, so hopefully they don't have the numbers to do that even. My liege, please listen to me. The man you are so fond of is no more than a treacherous, despicable snake. The satrap tried to convince me to be more careful about my friends. So this is satrap of Kerman, and he's talking about my Grand Vizier. My Grand Vizier does like me. We can have my opinion of him go down, or my opinion of the other guy go down less. I think we'll do this. Okay, so not suffering any more attrition here. I think we might be... I think it might be a good idea for us to hire some more mercenaries, maybe? We still have our other mercenaries raised, don't we? Yeah, I think we do. In order to take care of this. Although it's desert, we have an advantage of 1,000 men right now. I think we'd actually be okay in this battle. You wish to intercede on behalf of one of my prisoners. This is a peasant leader. No. And in fact, we'll execute him. So they do not have enough men to take back any of our sieges yet, which is good news. So, they're apparently willing to attack me here. Be the same setup, basically. I think I'll take that. Almost a 2,000 man advantage now. Captured this guy. Up to 42% in this war. We will follow here even though it's mountains. Since... in fact, we got there first, so we're going to get the defensive bonus here. Even better. Not worth too much war score, but I want to wipe out his army, so he has to send another one all the way over from Iberia. Of course, we could probably white peace him at this point, if I had to guess. We're still fine over here for the moment, so I think I might go and fight this Abbasid army. Oh, I guess they won their invasion of Arabia. That's kind of scary. It's got 35,000 troops. So, he still wouldn't actually take a white peace, even though we're over 50% war score. Let's maybe take back this holding. Gets us to 57%. Apparently they are sieging something in here. Do we have a sub-holding? I guess we do for some reason. Okay. Let's see. That's mountain, so I don't really want to attack them in there. They would take a white piece. So we're giving up on the opportunity for 700 gold. This one, what is the nature of the alliance between the Umayyads and the Abbasids? Your half-sister's brother-in-law. Arya. Okay, so if we could kill... Oh, we can't kill anybody, of course, because we are only 5 years old. Alright, well, never mind. I was hoping we might be able to knock out the Alliance and not have to worry about the Abbasids, but unfortunately, that is not going to be the case. Well, I think we can be reasonably assured that we can get a white piece in this at least, so we'll just leave it as it is for the moment and go over and pay attention to this war instead. We need a guardian, so let's choose somebody appropriate. We don't want to become chaste. This guy has pretty good traits except for his education. So we could choose him, but we'd want to change it once we're about 15 or so. I actually like this set of traits. Yeah, I think we'll choose this guy. For the moment. And they've given up on their siege there. And are headed to Esfahan. Which is fine by me. They won't be getting back any war score. Or they've changed their mind. Fine too. They've been losing men to siege events, presumably. The Queen Mother has used her considerable influence to step in as your regent. May the realm benefit from her wisdom and experience. Well, the good news is she has much better stewardship than our previous regent, so hopefully our domain size will increase as a result of this. And yeah, we are back up to 7. Which is great. Should greatly help out our income as well. Let's go fight this army, actually. And just a couple more holdings over here should get us to 100%. And another county converted. Starting to get a few more appearing. And we managed to convert our county here by our diviner, so let's move him to the next county over, which is still Old Zunist. We should probably move our Chancellor to a different county as well. He's at 65, but he's going to be much lower as soon as this defensive holy war ends, so think we'll work on you. Bad news from Bost. Your efforts to squeeze some extra taxes out of the population have met with resistance, so we're getting a little local revolt risk. That's okay, I suppose. Alright, so we're going to lose a little war score in the Umayyad War once this holding falls, which is fine, and there is an army from Punjab just over here, which we may go and fight. Okay, so we won that siege there. We'll fight this army, hopefully will give us enough war score to end this. And it did, so we'll force our demands, gain piety and prestige, and 3% moral authority. Gain a bunch of titles. Why don't I downgrade the priority of this message? So I don't have to click all these pop-ups with every holy war. Okay, so let's go through and give out all of the titles. Which is quite a lot of them. We already had this county apparently, so fine, and then this one. These are some pretty high quality counties, stuffed full of holdings. Okay, I think that was everything. So we can give away the actual counties now. Go for just generally high stewardship people, I'm not going to pay too much attention to it. Have this one. And we are over our vassal limit, so we're gonna have to do something about that as well. We can certainly create some duchy titles, I think. Alright, was this all of them? I think so. Okay, well, we'll have to deal with the vassal limit problem in the next episode, and also, of course, this Umayyad Holy War, but that seems to be going okay. But we're out of time for now, so thanks for watching, and join me again next time.